almost around whatever we discussed in the last sessions. Let me convert into an executable project. Okay, if we are going to develop a project, then you people will get much clarity. Next, while the project going on, several new things you people are going to get, sir. Please make sure. I'm sure, sir. So just that's why you people should have clear clarity about this terminology. Just 1 week. So this project I will take, and after that deployment part I will take care. Next, even middleware also I will discuss, and then REST API I will discuss as a part of the same batch. Don't worry, REST API definitely I will discuss as a part of this batch. Okay, sir. Please just 1 week around. We will plan for this project. Okay. Now just a small blog. Have you remembered, right? Every day I showed this is the application what we developed in my offline sessions, like that. I told, right, that project we require to discuss. Regarding that project, blog project, we require to discuss. Okay, like now just take a bit very special case. So just before that, every time in the model, we use, have you remember, sir, care field, class employee. Have you remembered? Every time I specify class employee or models dot model, like every time we know enum. Next, and after that ename, next eCell, next, and after that address. Okay, that's all. Beyond that, we never discussed any extra fields. Sir, what about boolean field? What about slug field? Next, what about the choice field? Like we never use it. But now we require to talk all these things in detail. Remember this one, sir. Sir, there is one choice field I want to implement, sir. Assume that I want to write one blog post. So I completed, sir, complete post. I want to publish. Then automatically the status by default will become published. Regarding the status by default will become published, right? Suppose only half of the blog post only I prepare. I don't want to publish. Then automatically we can consider this one as a draft version. Regarding draft version, so what is the status of this blog post? How many possible values are there, sir? There are two possible values are there. One is the published, second one is nothing but draft. Are you able to understand? One is the published, second one itself is a draft. Okay. How to define, how you can able to define, okay, such type of choice fields. Okay, choice field. End user is going to select either draft or published. How you can able to define, okay, that thing. First you people should be aware, sir. So the first thing what we are going to do is, sir, how to specify drop down choice. Okay, drop down choice field. Choice field. You people should have clear clarity about this one. Nothing will be there, sir. It's a very okay, thing only. What we have to take, sir, what are various choices are there? Assume that status. Okay, choices. Okay, status, choices. Sir, the choices always fixed. Always fixed. That's why here just observe. I'm taking, okay, total. How many things are available, sir? Two things. What is the first one? Published. Second one, sir. What is the first one? Published. Second one, draft. Okay, like this, right? Sir, how you can able to define? Just here, please make sure, sir. It is choices is a what we call it is one drop. What we call it is a tuple. In that, I'm taking one more tuple, sir. Another tuple. Sir, first one, assume that draft. Second one, assume that published, right? Sir, for the internally, sir, if I select published, what is the internal value? What is the display value? Like that, right? Here, if I can consider draft like this, I'm taking. Now, draft like this, I'm taking, sir. Can you please tell? It is key value. It is a key value. Sir, this is a display value. In the drop down, this is the display value. Remember this one. This is the display value. Now, if you select this one, internally, which value will be considered? This is the value will be considered. In our Python code, we require to use this one, but this is the thing which is displayed to the end user. Everyone can able to understand, right? Sir, here how do we have to define the choices? Okay, like this is the first one. Okay, like this, right? It is displayed to the end user, but whenever end user selected this one, internally value draft. This is the value we require to use in our program, in our Python code. Remember. Similarly, here I have published. Are you getting that? I have published. Published is, can you please tell what is the difference between first one and second one? Please respond. What is the difference? What is this one and this one? This is displayed to the end user. This one itself is nothing but internal value. Internal value like this, right? Okay. It is the display label for the end user. Whenever end user is going to select, then what will happen is internally by default this value is going to be selected and this value is going to be considered. So in our program, to check whether the status is draft or published, which values we have to use is this value we require to use, but these are just to display to the end user only. Clear for all of you, right? Sometimes, do you know, country, you assume that here country choices. Okay, here country choices like this I'm taking, sir. Here just I'm taking India, but a display name India like this, right? So for the end user, I'm going to display this one, but internally, sir, which value, if he selected like this, which value by default will be there, sir? IN by default will be there. I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Please respond. In the database also, which value will be saved? In the database, which value will be saved, either first value or second value? I mean in the database, which value will be saved, sir? Only first value will be saved. Within the program, this is the value, sir. Just for the end user. In the end user understandable form, elaborated names, I want to display for the end user. Clear for elaborate? Yes, correct. Something like label and the internal name of the text field. Same terminology. Okay, like this is. So, once you define, these are the values for choices. Now tuples I'm taking, sir. Now my question is how to define status field. Okay, I want to define status field. Status is equal to models dot char field. Models dot char field. It is a char field, sir. Now, sir, if you want, you can define max length. Compulsory here char field, right? Max length must be required. Can you please guide what is the value I have to select? What is the value I have to select? Can you please, Sheshan? What value I have to select? Because max length is the mandatory. Max length is the mandatory. What is the value I have to select? Sir, do you know? 257, 30, 100, any number you can able to select. But here, think a bit logically. Here, what you have to choose either this one or this one. Either this one or this one. Sir, this one is 5 length. This one is published 9 length. Are you getting? This one is 9 length. Okay. Take 9 or 10 itself is enough. Because more than that, we are not going to specify. Are you getting? More than that, you are not going to specify. Because choice only allowed values are either this one or this one. That's why you can take only 10 itself is enough. No problem at all. Actually, what is the length? 9. Even 9 also you can take, no issue at all. Instead of taking 9, let me round to 10. Okay. Next, for this status field, sir, what are various choices are allowed? Sir, models dot char field. What are the various choices are allowed? Okay. Status choices. Remember this one, sir. What are various choices are allowed, sir? Status choices. Okay. Choices are defined in these tuples. Okay. Sir, do you know what is the default value? If you are not going to specify anything, what is the default value, sir? Default is draft. Are you getting what the default value, sir? If end user is not going to select by default, draft is my default value. Something like this. Are you getting right? So this is, you people should be aware. Yes, here choices is a keyword argument. Default is the keyword argument. Max length is the keyword argument. So in our application, if anywhere choices, if anywhere drop down box is required to implement, this is the way we have to define inside model class. Any doubt? Are you in the position to understand, right? Please respond. Okay, like there is one more word is there, slug. Are you getting what is this one, sir? Slug field. Okay, there is one more word is there, sir. Slug field. Okay, what is that slug field? Legend this one, later we will think about remaining. Legend, observe that slug field here. Observe that. What is the, for which purpose we are going to use this slug field? Okay. So take a bit very special care about this slug field, especially this slug field can be used. Okay, just for SEO purpose, to build URLs. SEO, to build URLs, proper URLs. To build the proper URLs, we are going to use a slug field. Remember this one, sir. Slug field meant for okay SEO purpose, to build the proper URLs. What is the SEO, sir? What is the meaning of SEO? Search engine optimization. Are you getting search engine optimization? Search engine optimization friendly. In the Google, if any person is going to search, okay, Python classes, immediately Durga sir Python classes should come in the top. That is nothing but search engine optimization, right? Okay. So for that meaningful, okay, URLs if you want, then automatically you can. Suppose if I select 1 minute, sir. Just a matter of 1 minute, have a look once, so that you people can get much clarity where this slug field is going to be helpful. Okay, here I'm taking blog project py manage.py manage.py. Here I'm taking just run server. Not slash test. Here have you observed, right? How beautiful it is. 2018, 10, 16 Python certification. Usually we never use this type of URLs, right? We never use this type of URLs, right? Correct, right? So these meaningful URLs. If you want end user friendly URLs, SEO friendly URLs, for this type of requirement, happily we can go for what? Slug field. Clear for all of you, right? So where we have to use a slug field? Slug field can be used to build URLs like this, SEO friendly URLs. Are you able to understand? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, clear. Now just this is what you should aware, sir. Now how you can declare slug field? Slug is equal to, just observe it carefully, sir. Slug is equal to models dot slug field. Models dot slug field of max length. You can take max length is equal to 256. Max length is any number you can take, no problem at all. Next, unique for date. Unique for date is equal to publish. Okay, assume that unique for date is equal to publish, something like you can take. Sir, this slug field value is always unique, sir, per published date. For published date, sir, this is unique value, something like, because on the same day two posts are published, same slug should not be there. Are you getting? For unique identification? For unique identification, that's why happily we can able to define this type of things also. For a date, unique for a date, sir, based on the published. There is one parameter, maybe, sir, there is one field is there, published field. So for every published date, this slug value should be unique. Like that we can able to define. So the first, slug field can be used in the URLs. A slug is a short label containing only, here just observe that. So for which purpose we are going to use this one? Please respond. For which purpose we are going to use this one? To build proper, respond, to build proper URLs. Are you getting? SEO friendly URLs, user friendly URLs, human understandable URLs. For that, happily we can use a slug field, right? Okay. In the slug, which symbols are allowed? Which symbols are allowed? Alphabet symbols we can use, underscore we can use, underscore symbol we can use, hyphens like this. Sir, actually in this slug is this is called a slug. Remember this one. This is called a slug. Python hyphen certification. Python hyphen certification is the slug field, right? Remember this one. Next, unique for date means there is per date this slug value is always unique. Per date this slug value is always unique. So for published date, there is one column is there named with published. This one you will get much clearly. Don't worry, sir. That's all. So there is one concept is there named with the slug field, which can be used to build SEO friendly URLs, human understandable URLs. Clear? Okay. Now here just observe that unique for a date. Unique for a date means the slug is unique. The slug is unique per published date. Published date means that on the same day, two slugs are not having same two slugs are not having the same name. Same slug value should not be there on the same published date. That is for unique identification. Like this is one thing what you people should aware. Any doubt, friends? What the meaning of slug field? Just aware. Once we are using, then you can able to get much clarity, right? Sir, what is the next one, sir? There is one more thing you people should aware, sir. Foreign key and foreign key. Okay, like somewhere we may heard about foreign key concept, primary key concept, like this. So in the database table, sir, a unique identification by using, sir, a unique identifier is required for identification of each record uniquely. That unique identifier is nothing but primary key. Correct or not? Primary key means what? Unique. For every record row, this one is the unique. Sir, most of the times, default primary key is always what? ID. ID is the default primary key, right? Next, what is the foreign key? What is the foreign key, sir? Suppose, sir, published author is there. Assume the post who is going to publish. The post who is going to publish, that person is the author. Author should be valid person in the user table. Do you know? Do you have user model is there? Please respond, man. Do you have user model or not? Auth application, user model is already there or not? Yes. So the author should be compulsory valid person from user. Valid person from the user means, sir, this author always refers, sir, foreign key to user model. Regarding foreign key to user model. So whenever we are selecting author, automatically you are not allowed to provide your own value. Sir, drop down by default is going to come from this user. Allowed the already available users only we require to get. Okay, clear for all of you, right? Okay, remember, sir, now author is equal to, how you can able to define, sir? Models dot what is that? Models dot foreign key. Models dot foreign key. Sir, user Next, related name, very, very important, sir. What is this one? Related name is equal to blog post, something like this. Okay. Now, what is the related name is equal to blog post? By using this related name, we can able to get, we can able to get, sir, this user related posts. What are various posts associated with this user? If you want to get somewhere, then automatically you require to use this related name. Of course, we will discuss, don't worry, sir. Sir, can you please tell other is equal to models are foreign key of user? What is the meaning of this line? Forget about this related name. Forget about this related name. What is the model? Models are foreign key of user means that the value of the other must be one of users in default application. Are you getting right? One of users in default auth application, right? Just observe the value of other. The value of other must be one of users in default auth application. In default auth application, remember this one, sir. Compulsory one of users in the default auth application. You are not allowed to select. So other value should be selected from users table only. That's why it is considered foreign key reference. Everyone can able to understand? Are you able to understand, right? Yes, sir, that's all. Now I have one small doubt, sir. I have one small doubt. Sir, here class post models dot model I'm taking. Models dot model I'm taking, sir. Now if I can take like this. Okay. Sir, post related other. Now how many posts associated with one user? Is it only one or multiple? Related name anyway session. We are while using I will discuss. Don't worry. How many here have you observed? How many posts? So a user, how many post objects will be there from the same user? Multiple post object. Are you getting right? Multiple post objects will be there. That's why we can use the word. It is many to one relationship. Are you getting? Many to one mapping. Remember this one in your previous project where you used many to one mapping is nothing but maybe a chance to ask, sir, I have one post blog application I developed, sir. Whenever blog application I developed, okay, other should be a valid user from the auth application. Same user can able to publish multiple posts. That's why multiple posts associated with the single user. This is called many to one mapping, many to one relationship. Remember this one, sir. Are you in the position to understand? Are you able to understand that? Is it many to mapping or not? By using foreign key, which type of relation, which type of mapping we can able to implement? Many to one. Okay, many to one, like this, right? Next, one more thing you should aware, sir. Suppose I know user, sir. I know user. Hey, user, what are various posts associated with you? What are various posts associated with you? How you can able to get is by using this related name. Remember this one, reverse. Do you know we can use reverse. We can specify reverse relationship from user to post. Are you getting? By using this related name. If you know, sir, user dot blog post. Now all blog posts related to this particular user by default we are going to get session. Are you able to get right? So reverse relation means if you capture somewhere user object, now I want to aware related to this user how many posts are available. Related to this user how many posts are available. If you want to know reverse from the user, if you want to aware how many posts are available, then we have to use this related name. Where we are going to use this part I will discuss. Okay, blog post is some name I'm using. Any name you can able to use, no problem at all. But this name we are going to use in reverse URLs session. Getting right? Yeah. So just observe. So here three things we use, sir. a bit we didn't cover in our regular sessions. Just observe what is the first one, sir. How to define status field. Next, what about slug field? Slug field can be used. Slug field can be used in the SEO friendly URLs to build SEO friendly URLs. What about foreign key? Sir, my value should be value from some other table. Then how you can specify that by using, sir, foreign key reference, which is nothing but many to one relationship. Okay, that's all. Clear, right? Yeah, if we have to retrieve these lists from the database, yeah, session. Yes, we can able to do that. We can able to do. I will show that. Don't worry. Okay, that's all. This is about the terminology. Whatever we have, right? Next, one more thing I have to explain for you people, right? We never use date field, date time field like this, right? We never use date time field. Regarding, if you want to represent date and time, yes. Best example, here we observe, right? Published on October 16, 2018, 10:17 a.m. by Durga. Are you getting? Is it going to represent date and time or not? Is it going to represent date and time or not? Yes, it's going to represent date and time. In our application, if you want a date time field, then automatically we require to use this one. Remember this one, sir. Next, time zone related also. If you want, you can able to ask, sir, time zone also I require to consider. Then automatically, how you can able to use is publish. Publish is equal to, publish means publish the date and the time. Models dot date time field. Date time field of, sir, what is the default time zone? Time zone dot now. Sir, current system default time zone by default is going to be considered. Okay, current system default time zone by default is going to be considered. Default is equal to time zone dot now. What is the default value? What the default is time zone dot now. Remember this one. So that's all. These are various things what you have to aware, right? So that's it. Yes, Dev Dikshit, it will be the string only. Yeah. Now take a bit very special care about this terminology, right? That's all. Next, whenever we are using time zone, some import statement must be required. What is that import statement? Is from Django dot utils, from Django dot utils, import time zone. Import time zone like this, right? Okay. So that's all. These are some basic idea, abstract idea, what we didn't discuss in our last sessions, right? Okay, remember drop down, how to define slug field, what is the meaning, foreign key, next and after that date time field, what it means, right? Okay, from this discussion, let me write a model which is going to include all these fields. Okay, now I'm ready to go for just have a look once, sir. Here, just let me go to our folder Django projects OT. Django projects OT like this, right? Now Django admin. Okay. Here just I'm ready to start a project, sir. Okay, blog project Django admin start project. What I want to take is blog project like this. I'm taking, sir, blog project like I'm taking. Okay, now blog project by default will be started. Okay, cd. Now I'm taking blog project. Now py manage.py manage.py start yeah. Okay, here blog is the name of the application I'm taking, sir. Regarding blog itself is the name of the application we are taking. Up to this is the clear for you people, right? Okay, so now blog application is ready. Okay, now let me open that application. Okay, in that, sir, first what I want to take, I want to write the post model, right? Because there are multiple posts we are going to sir publish in our blog. For the post model, can you please tell what are various fields are required? Title must be required. What is the title of this post? Are you getting? What is the title of the poster? Next, the slug field I'm using. If you want to display this one, what is the slug field we are going to use? Next, the author. Who is the author? Next, the body means what is the body of the poster? Okay. Next, the publish means what is the publisher date? Are you getting? Next, at what date it is created? On what date it is created? On what date it is published? It is published. Next, have you performed any updation or not? Have you performed any updation or not? Next time after that, what is the status? What is the status? Like, is it already published, or is it already published, or is it draft mode? Like, you have these are various fields are available. Okay, like Niranjan, I may use in some other application, but in this it is not required to use that. Okay, file field or a small application I may discuss. Don't worry. Okay, now here just observe that the Django, what is the project name, sir? Blog project. In that blog is available. Okay, so models .py. Now I want to define models.py. Here let me define class post here class post models.model. Now my requirement is, sir, before taking sir various fields, let me take status choices. I'm taking, sir. Sir, have you remember, right? Somewhere I took already this one. Draft is the display. Draft is the internal name. Next, after that, draft is the display name. Next, here published. Here just is it published or not? Okay. Next, here I'm taking what is the display name is the published, like this, right? Okay, that's it. So this is the just allowed choices if I'm using anywhere choice field. Okay, title of the blog. So title is equal to models.char field. Models.char field are compulsory max length should be. Max length is equal to some 256 characters. I want to take, sir, title of the blog. Okay, 256 I'm taking, sir. Next, slug field. Slug field. Do you know slug is equal to? Can you please tell models.slug field? Models.slug field. Models.slug field. Here max length 264. I'm taking max length 264. I'm taking. Okay, max length is equal to some 264. Any value you can able to take, no problem at all. Any value. Unique for date like this is equal to publish. Okay, published date is there. Unique for date is the publish. Like I'm using. Next, other. Can you please tell how I can declare other? Models dot. Please respond. I told already. Models dot. Models dot. Other, sir. I don't want to allow any name. I want to select already. I want to select already. Can you please spell out? I want to select already foreign key reference from the user table. That's why foreign key of user. But user is available inside auth application. That's why import statement must be required from Django.utils. Django.contrib.auth.models. Have you remembered, right? Auth.models. Import user. Okay, now user comma. Next, here do you know I told related name. Somewhere I may use this one, sir. Don't worry about that. Related name. Okay, related name is just I'm taking blog underscore post. Blog underscore post like this. I'm taking a related name. Okay. Now title is ready. Slug is ready. Okay. Next and after that author is ready. Session. What is that? From django.conf import. Settings. Not required here. User is equal to, yeah, that's not required. Directly we can able to refer user model like that. Acceptable. Okay. Yeah. Now this is directly django.contrib.auth.models import user like this. I'm going to take, sir. What is the next thing I have to take here is body, sir. Body like this, right? What is the next one we require to take? Body is equal to here. Just we have to take sir max.char field. You can take how many characters you want in our blog post. Assume that 1000 characters I want. Yes, no problem at all. You can take a body 1000 characters, or otherwise instead of that, always recommended better to take what? Text field. Text field like this, right? Body is equal to text field. Next, the remaining properties, please take a bit very special care, sir. Okay, publish is equal to models dot date time field, models dot date time field of default is equal to time zone dot now. Current time zone, maybe time zone dot now like this, right? Time zone dot now. But time zone, if you want to use, compulsory you have to import from django dot utils. Import time zone like this. Compulsory we require to take, sir. Okay, publish is okay. Now the next two fields, please observe more carefully, sir. Next two fields what we are going to take, sir. Created on what date this post object got created. On what date this post object got created, right? Sir, very simple. Models dot date time field of now observe. Whenever we are creating this object, okay, at that time auto now yard is equal to true, sir. Means that whenever this post object got created, automatically that time by default is going to be considered. Are you getting at what time this post object got created? Automatically the time by default is going to be considered. We are not required to specify that. Remember this one. Next, updated is equal to models dot. Can you please observe default time zone here? We are not required, or we can specify, no problem. Models dot date time field. Models dot date time field. Now what I'm trying to take is here. See this one. Suppose I have one. Sir, you know, I got one object, sir. I got one object. Assume the post. I got post object type. Okay, post is equal to post dot title is equal to, sir, Durga new title like this, right? New title by Durga like this I do. Now to save this one, to update this title, can you please guide what I have to take, sir? Post data save method we require to call. Have you remembered, right? Somewhere we covered how to update existing record. How you can update existing record? First we have to get that, and then update that particular field, and then we have to use what? Save. Then automatically what will happen? This new field by default will be saved in the database, right? Okay. Whenever we are calling save method, yet what data time it is called I want, sir. Then automatically auto now is equal to true. That's all. So if you at what time this post object got created itself is nothing but auto now. Yeah, auto now means at what time save method is called. Okay, like so these are two date and the time. These two things we are not required to specify. Automatically the values by default are going to be considered. Don't worry about that. Okay, title, slug, other, body, published, created, updated, like. Next, last one, sir. What is the last one? Status is equal to. Status is equal to. Have you remembered, right? Models dot. Models dot. Carfield of max length. I told already. Max length is equal to 10. Max length is equal to 10. Next, choices. Choices is equal to status choices. Already I defined, right? Status choices. Okay. Sir, status choices, comma. What is the default value? What the default values are? Default is I'm taking draft. Default itself is draft. Like this I'm taking, sir. Wow. That's all. These are various fields whatever we are using in our form. Next, is there any chance to define meta class? Is there any chance to define meta class? Meta class. Can you please tell anyone? Is there any chance to define meta class? Yes, we can able to define wherever ordering is required. If any person is going to all post.objects.all class meta, based on which ordering is equal to just if I use publish. If I use publish, now what we are in which order the things are going to get? Can you please confirm, sir? In which order the things are going to get? Suppose if I'm using post dot objects dot all, then automatically, sir, in which order by default we are going to get if I use publish? Ascending order of, I respond. Ascending order of publish. Order of publish. Okay. We are not required to call order by. Order by. Sir, just here class meta ordering property you can able to define. No problem at all. Now, ascending order of publish means suppose assume that 2006 one post I published, 2017 one post I published, 2018 one post I published. Now, which post is going to come first? First, which post is going to come? Ascending order of publisher date. Ascending order of publisher date means which post is going to come? Ascending order means low to high. Sir, 2006 post will be displayed, will come first, and then 2017, and then 2008. If any person is going to open our blog, if we are going to show 2006 post first, and then remaining, then the people are going to feel, array, this blog is not updated from 2006 onwards, like that, right? That's why I don't want ascending order of publish date. I want a reverse. First, most recent should come first. That's why what I have to take is I minus. Is it clear, right? Is it clear for you? Okay, that's it. So this is about class meta. Next, one more. If anywhere, if I'm going to publish this post object, internally toString method will be called. I mean, str method will be called. Whenever I'm trying to print publish object, internally str method will be called. So let me override that method also. What is this one, sir? str like self I'm taking. Okay, return self dot title, just return title. That's all. If anywhere, if you are going to publish your post, just display title. That thing is enough. Okay, like this I'm taking. Can you please cross check? Any explanation is required for these fields? Sir, slowly, while going on next level, sir, once we are seeing in implementation, then you can able to understand very easily. Don't worry about that. Sir, like theoretically, okay, where it is going to be used in the next somewhere, once we start using these things, then you people can able to understand. Like, Shashank, only related name we are going to discuss. Don't worry. Related name, somewhere I'm going to use this word, then you will get much clarity. Reverse man, reverse URLs. Suppose I know I have user is there. This user related post I want. Array Durga, what are various posts published by Durga? I want Durga dot blog posts. Regarding that user object dot blog posts, now all the posts related to that particular user we are going to get. That's the meaning. Somewhere related post, somewhere we are going to use this related name. Don't worry. Clear, right? Any doubt? So, model is ready. Our model is ready. Ready like this, right? Yeah. Model itself is ready. Okay. Now what I want to take here is, let me, once model is ready, can you please confirm immediately next activity what we have to take care? Sir, please do migrations, make migrations, and after make migrations and then migrate. So if you want, happily you can customize admin interface to display this information, right? Okay, how you can able to do that? That part I will take care. Don't worry first. So what I'm trying to take is, let me go for py manage.py, manage.py. Can you please tell what is the command? I forgot, sir. Almost around the 5 days gap, right? Py manage.py, make migrations. Okay. Are you seeing any problem? Yes. No changes detected. No changes detected. Already we did, right? Django projects OT. No changes detected. Correct. What is the problem is, in the settings.py, we didn't add our project, right? That's why the problem is going to come. We should not forget. We should not forget. Okay. Here we have to add our application name. What is our application name? Blog. Like this, right? Now py manage.py, make migrations. Like sir, here have you observed there is somewhere the problem by default we are going to get. Okay, there is somewhere the problem by default we are going to get. Yes, where is the problem? Here the problem is going to come. What is this problem, sir? Can you please have a look once? Can you please have a look once? Status tuple object is not callable. Tuple object is not callable. Line number 7. Line number 7. Can you please have a look once? A small mistake. It's very common, sir. Don't worry. It's very common mistakes. Line number 7. Okay. Here, what is the problem? What is the problem? Anyone, can you please guess? What is the problem? A small. Yeah, good. Yes, here this is the first element, comma, second element. Regarding this is the first element, comma, this is the second element. Like this, right? Just I'm not taking comma, then it seems to be it is the callable, like that, right? Okay, then comma is the missing. Now make migrations. Yes, here system error. System error. Here also there is a must be. Can you please observe that? Must be. Small mistakes. Ordering must be a tuple or list. Ordering must be a tuple or list. What is the other problem? Line number, ordering. Can you please confirm where is the problem? You have to tell immediately. Where is the problem? The very common mistakes. Ordering is the tuple only. Ordering is the tuple only. Remember, have you remembered, right? Single valued tuple compulsory ends with comma. Are you getting? Single valued tuple compulsory ends with comma must be required. Don't get confused. Are you getting right? Okay. Well. So common mistakes also you can able to see. Good learning. Yes, migrations. Okay. Now py manage.py manage.py. Next migrate. Okay. Well, perfect, sir. Yes, no problem at all. Oh, now we swim several new things related to this model. Okay, first time, just the first time we are using. Have you observed, right? First time we are using status choice field. Next and after that title field and so on like this, right? What is the next thing I have to do? Sir, I have to register this model. I require to register this model inside the admin interface. Correct or not? I have to register this model inside the admin interface, right? Okay. Now, what I have to take care? What I want to take, sir? Sir, can you please guide? Let me go for admin.py. Okay. From blog dot models import post. From blog dot models import post like this, right? Now here can you please tell admin dot site dot register of post I'm taking. Don't worry about remaining fields. We are going to talk a bit in detail about this admin interface, right? Okay, admin dot site dot register of post. That's all. Okay. Now let me create super user. Okay. Here py manage.py create super user like this I'm taking, sir. Create super user like I'm taking. Okay, Durga. Next, Durga ABV Java @gmail.com. Password Durga123. Durga123. That's all. Super user created successfully. Now let me start the server and let me cross check, sir. Is the table there or not? Run server. Okay, now I'm taking 127/admin interface. Yes, Durga. Next, Durga 123 login. Okay, that's all. Now, sir, is the table came or not? Is the table? I mean, posts blog under blog application. Am I able to see posts or not? Yes, we can able to see, sir. Now if you want what you can add post. Of course I'm not going to add anything, just as of now observe, sir. Title, next slug, title slug, other, only Durga is there. I didn't create anything. This is the foreign key reference, right? This is the foreign key reference. Okay, like this, right? Next body, it is the text field. Next publish date and time. If you want, you can select, automatically it's going to come. If you want, you can change. Next status is the draft or published. This is the choice field by default is going to come. Everyone can able to understand? Yes, friends. Okay. Now here just observe that. Now here just home I'm taking users. Let me add the user. Okay. User name Sunny I'm taking. Password, okay, Durga123. Next confirm password Durga123. That's all. Okay, save and I add another. Okay, now I'm taking Bunny. Next Durga123. Next confirm password Durga123 like this, right? Next user Chinni I'm taking. Okay, now sir Durga123. Next Durga123 like this. Save another. Okay, like Now have a look once. Have a look once. If I can see, sir, yard post, yard post. Now all these values came or not? Can you please observe? Because of foreign key reference. Because of foreign key reference, all the values by default coming or not? You are not allowed to provide your own value. Compulsory this value should be valid name present inside user. This is called foreign key reference, right? Okay. Now you can select the same name for multiple posts. Are you getting same name for multiple posts? Okay, like next, there are two fields are missing. Correct session. There are two fields are missing. Which two fields, right? Can you please observe? These are two, created and updated. Sir, created and updated, you are not allowed to provide because can you please consider auto now? Are getting auto now with the true? Auto now with the true means that it will be considered automatically based on your action. Okay. Whenever you are creating post object, automatically this time will be considered. If you are calling save method in the future, then that date and time by default will be considered. Clear, right? We are not having the right to provide because automatically can you please select. Why I have to specify end user? At what date this post got created? At what time is going to create? That time should be considered automatically. So we have to provide as less as the data, as less as much. So the default date and times, all the things will be considered automatically. That's all. Now everyone in the position to understand how to create a bit post model and so on, right? Now, sir, we have to customize admin interface. Remember this one, we have to customize admin interface. How you can able to customize? What are various fields are there? We didn't discuss this one in the last sessions. Now I will discuss a bit in detail. Don't worry, sir. Almost one session we have to spend only on admin interface.